everybody. So today what we're going to do, we're going to go on a little tour of my greenhouse cabinets. I have two, so I'm going to show you everybody that I have in my cabinets. So if we turn around here, the glass is a little bit dirty, I know. I just set this one up. There's top shelf and bottom shelf. So in here we have my beautiful Alocasia fry deck. I love this guy. And then this is my philodendron brandy, which she needs a new pole because her leaves are getting itty bitty teeny tiny. That's how you can tell they need something to grab onto. This gorgeous creature right here is my philodendron ernestii. And you can see right here I am working on air layering him so that I can cut him because he is getting tall as well. Look at this. He is putting out a gigantic leaf. I can't wait until that unfurls. And then this little girl right here, this is my Syngonium Abba. This is Clarice. This has got to be one of my favorite leaves that she ever put out. And now she is giving me half moons. This one's a half moon. This is almost a half moon. This is almost a half moon. Oh, and she's got a new leaf coming out back here too. There's actually 3 plants in here. There's this one, and then this one, and then the baby one. So we're getting new growth all over the place, which is awesome. And then this guy over here, there's actually 2 plants in here. We have my philodendron Burrow-Marks Fantasy, and I have a vanilla orchid, and they are both on this moss pole that is dry as a bone, and I need to water it. This is my birthday present from my husband. This is a philodendron tortum. He is my pride and joy. Look at those leaves, and he is putting out another new leaf too. I'll get pictures when he gets his new leaf because it comes out all curly cute. So that is the overview of this cabinet. And now we'll go to my IKEA cabinet. Alright, so here is one side of my IKEA cabinet. And here is the other side. I have some really neat plants in here. We'll start on my favorite side over here. Starting at the top, this is going to look familiar from my other video. This is my Dischidia rucifolia Million Hearts, and it's variegated. You can see it's got the white around the edges. And she is putting out some gorgeous white vines up here. They aren't gonna last, but I think they're adorable. Let me scooch my hangers over. And here in this kitty pot, you can see one of my philodendron painted lady. She looks kind of sad. I've got a couple leaves I need to take off of her, but that's my painted lady. And next to her, this is a Hoya Sunrise. Look at the sun stressing on this leaf. Look just how red that is. This is what happens when you put a Hoya next to a grow light, like mine are. Moving over, I absolutely adore this guy. This is my Alocasia cuprea. And oh my god, look at those leaves. And this guy even has a teeny tiny spot of soil irrigation right there. So I absolutely love this plant. Moving down, this plant was traded to me as an Alocasia no ID. To me, it kind of looks like an Alocasia dragon scale, which I do not have. This is the newest leaf. It just unfurled today because it was not like that yesterday. Moving over, this beautiful specimen is my philodendron squamiferum. The big thing I love about this is look at the petioles. They're fuzzy. It's a fuzzy plant. Yes, I know I just had a fungus now. Bye-bye. But that is my squammy. Next to him, looking kind of sad, kind of not sad. I think he just needs a little bit of water. This is my jewel orchid. I think it's a Macotes petola. But he is gorgeous. Down here we have a variegated peperomia ripple. I bought this plant and split it with my mom, so I have half, she has half. This is a philodendron myoi. He's putting out some non-fenestrated leaves for some reason. I have no idea, but I love him all the same. We'll do the hangers now. This is my philodendron gloriosum, and she is pregnant. She is putting out a new leaf as well. That just started maybe a couple days ago. She is a crawler, so she is going to crawl along the ground. I'm just using the sticks to hold the leaf up because otherwise she would flop over. In this one, we have my very first Hoya linearis. Before I put it in the cabinet, it was this big. And since I put it in, it spit out 2 new vines and all of this really, really compact growth, which I absolutely love. And then in front of her, we have my newly haircut string of hearts. We have a Hoya macrophylla album marginata that I traded for. This guy right here is very special to me. He is a rose tail. I got him for Christmas from my father, who recently passed away. So I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that this guy lives and thrives, which he has probably tripled in size since I got him for Christmas. But this guy hiding back here, this is a variegated ZZ plant. He's only a leaf right now, but eventually he'll grow into a full plant. This little guy right here is a bit of a mystery. He was given to me as I traded for him, but he was given to me as Philodendron terapus Affinity Silver. I've also been told that he's possibly an Ecuador glaucus, but I don't know. All I know is he's got the most beautiful pink petioles and his leaves have this pink sheen on them. So his leaves stay pink. Next to him, this is a Hoya croniana, and he is actually putting out a new vine. Yay! He is growing in perlite, and he has been in perlite since I got him. I got him as a 2-leaf cutting in December. I got him as a 2-leaf cutting, and he is long, so he's doing really good. Moving down to the bottom shelf, this is my pot O melanochrysum. I have like 1, 2, at least 3 different melanochrysum plants in here that are all cuttings from my mama that I cut up. Philodendron silver stripe, and he's got a new growth point. I just cut him up and propagated him to trade. This is an Alocasia serendipity. Again, got him from a trade. And this little dude right here doesn't look like much, but he is a Philodendron Rio from Gabriella Plants. And he also has pretty new growth point coming out. Next to him, we have my Scindapsus Jade Satin, which is absolutely gorgeous. There's 2 plants in here. I have my Philodendron biliaceae, which is putting out a leaf. He's putting out a new leaf. This guy, I forget what he is, but he's a philodendron, and when they were doing tissue culture for Spiritus Sancti, this is a random mutation that showed up, and his leaves are supposed to get big and long like the Spiritus Sancti, but I got him as a plug from Etsy. But he's actually really, really cute. And then behind him, another plant I traded for, go figure, is my Begonia maculata whitei. This guy right here is a green micans plant. So he's a philodendron micans, except instead of getting like the reddish color leaves, he stays green. This guy is my Syngonium confetti, And look at those pink leaves, pink and white leaves. The way that you can tell he's a confetti and not a milk confetti is he has green petioles. If he was a milk confetti, they'd be white. I have my absolutely gorgeous Monstera albo that I just traded for. Look at the variegation on that stem and the fungus gnat. And she is also pregnant. I have her in pond, in a self-watering pot. In the back, we have my Syngonium 3 Kings I got as a cutting. And then next to her, Philodendron White Princess. My husband got me that for my birthday, along with the Philodendron Tortum. I have a Philodendron Rojo Congo on the bottom. And next to her, I have Silver Swords. There's 2 plants in there, and I grew them from wet sticks. I have a Syngonium Rayi. I love the white stripe down the center of the leaf. And then I have another Atabapoincy, which is putting out a new leaf, and I just realized that. New leaf height. This is supposed to be a variegated Ficus pumila, but he is kind of looking sad. I need to water him. I need to do something with him. I don't know. And then I have a lance leaf Syngonium. The leaves on the Syngonium are really long and narrow and really pretty. And then we have another Hoya macrophylla alba marginata, and you can see this is what happens when the leaves are in really, really bright light. They turn this gorgeous red. My elbow came out. And then moving over to the other side, because that's everybody on this side. We're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. This guy right here is actually being rooted for a trade. He is a Monstera pinnata partita. He looks like a Monstera Peru, but he is not. And those are not pests on the leaf. That is just dust, because I don't dust my plant.